So got up this morning and showered. Um, went into drove to the Sarah drove me to the place, the surgery center for orthopedic surgery. My doctor is a hand doctor and specializing in hands. He's not a dermatologist, but he was following the instructions of my dermatologist in how much to remove. And they're going to do, they talked about pathology or something like that. Anyway, so showed up, answered the same questions that you get to answer like 16 times because they want to make sure that you're not allergic to stuff, that you haven't drank anything, all the questions. They took me back, had me. Oh, the nice thing is they called me the day before and let me know, hey, if you want to keep your pants on, don't wear metal. So I had a pair of sweats on and just took my top off, put on a hospital gown, and then went in. Sarah was able to come back with me because it was a slow day. I don't think that's necessarily typical. She came back with me while they were prepping me. They got the IV in, asked me the same questions again, doing just making sure that they're not going to mess something up. Each one made sure that it was the right hand that they were going to work on, and then the doctor came by, talked to me and Sarah, told her all about the surgery. In fact, it was great because I don't ever ask the right questions. Kind of like when someone has a baby, I don't think to say, "Oh, was it a boy or a girl? How much did he weigh? Or what? How long was she?" I just I'm like, "Oh, congratulations," and I move on. I tell Sarah, and she's like, "Oh, give me details." I'm like, um, "They had a baby." Anyway, same here. Doctor is giving her details. She's answering, and it was really great because I learned a lot by just sitting there and listening to the two of them talk and converse about the likely outcomes from the finger. And um, one of the cooler parts is so do the after they do the excisement, or I guess they've done the excisement. So once they send that off to be uh, scanned or whatever, if there is any cancer left, the next step is not to um, amputate the finger. The next step is to, wherever the cancer was found, go back and take more skin off and do pathology. Pathology. I'm going to say do a biopsy. I know that's not right, and forgive me, but they're going to look for more cancer cells that way. And they'll keep doing that until they get all the cancer, or until they determine that they will need to take the finger off. And um, anyway, it all around really good news.